Today, I want to show you how to round to estimate products. We're going to go ahead and use the example of 7,120 times 5. Step 1, round the larger number to its largest place value. In this case, the 7,120 is larger than 5, and it goes up to the thousands place. We'll round this to the nearest thousand. Remember, to round, you go over and look at the next place value to the right, which is the hundreds place. 0 through 4, you round down. 5 through 9, you round up. So we're going to round this down to 7,000. Step 2 is to multiply the rounded number times a one-digit number. So this now becomes 7,000 times 5. And we know that 7 times 5 is 35. So 7,000 times 5 is 35,000. We're going to go ahead and do it together now. Same thing, we want to use rounding to estimate products. We're going to take 6,327 times 7. Step 1 is to round the larger number to its larger place value. So go ahead, take a minute and round this number to the largest place value. You can pause this and start when you have that done. Alright, you should see that you have a 3 in the hundreds place. We know 1 through 4 you round down, 5 through 9 you round up. So we're going to go ahead and round this to 6,000. Step 2 is you're going to multiply the rounded number times a one-digit number. Go ahead and do that step and then restart. Okay, you should have taken your 6,000 and multiplied that by 7. And 6 times 7 is 42, which equals 42,000. Now, this method comes in handy if you ever want to check your work. If you were to go ahead and solve this problem, times 7, and work this problem all the way through, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, carry the 1, 2, and you got the answer of 44,000. We see that the estimated answer is 42,000. That tells me this is a reasonable answer. Okay, go ahead and it's your turn to try this on your own. I lost my slide. Okay, I want you to go ahead and use rounding to estimate the product. Take 2,145, multiply it by 7. I want you to solve this in your journal and bring this problem in tomorrow. Now, when you have that done, we're going to move on and we're going to continue. We're also going to talk about how to use compatible numbers to estimate quotients. This is just working with division instead of multiplication. Now, in case you're wondering, a compatible number are numbers that are easy to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. They can be used to estimate sums, differences, products, or quotients. Alright, some people think division is a little bit trickier, and it does have an added step, so we're going to work through this together. We're going to take 3,465, divide that by 6. That's a lot of work. Let's look at the 6 and find a compatible number. When we think of 6, what are the multiples of 6 that gets us close to 34? We can do 6 times 5 equals 30, or 6 times 6 equals 36. So we could go ahead and use 3,000 or 3,600. But if we look at those two numbers and compare it to our original number, which one is closer? We have 34. Would that be closer to 30 or 36? And we know 34 is closer to 36, so we're going to go ahead and choose that number. So we're going to work with 3,600. Next step is simply to divide. If we take our 3,600 and divide that by 6, we know that 36 divided by 6 is 6, and if you finish out the work, you get 600. Let's try this together. Okay, we're going to look for compatible numbers. Multiples of 8. We can do 8 times 8 is 64, or we can do 8 times 9 is 72. So working with either 6,400 or 7,200. We want to go to step 2. Which one is closer to our original number? Is 64,000 closer to 67,000? Nope, 6,400 closer to 6,700 or 7,200 closer. And this one, this is only 3 away. So we're going to work with this number. Once we've chosen our number to divide, we can go ahead and work the problem. 6,400 divided by 8. 64 divided by 8 is 8, and work out the problem and it becomes 800. Again, if I were to go work through this problem, I would find that the estimated sum is close, and that tells us that we have an accurate answer or close to accurate. And let's go ahead. I skipped a step. Don't tell anyone. You're going to go ahead and do this one on your own and bring this answer in with you tomorrow. Good luck, and remember, if you get stuck, go ahead and rewind the video, find that tricky part, and watch it again. If that doesn't help, you can always email me, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Good luck with this.